Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raving the grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Boom, yes it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello everybody and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, it is Wednesday, the last day of the month, and we're coming to you from Kuttin Barbershop and Salon. And my boy Keith Burton is hanging out over here. I don't know what the hell he's listening to, some over there. But anyway, we're cutting up. We were going to be here the week before. I had my kidney issues, kidney stones, but I ended up being in pain and ended up not making it. So that being said, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. Of course, there's a big, huge Thunder game coming up tonight against the Nuggets. Looks like we'll be without J-Dub and without Isaiah Joe. And they said they're activating Jang, and I'm just like, I don't understand that at all. But, you know, it is coming up, and it is a huge game tonight, 7 p.m. at Bolly's. Hey, Keith, can we turn that down a little bit? Anyway, the Nuggets here in Thunderdome against the Thunder. The Nuggets are 33-15. The Thunder are 32-15. The Thunder are minus 1.5 point favorites. 226.5 is the over/under. Game tonight is 7 o'clock. So that should be an interesting game. I'm kind of torn between what's going to happen. You know, we played 3 games without J-Dub thus far this year, and we've gone 2-1 without it. I don't like the fact that they're playing it in Jang. He can't defend. If he's not knocking down threes, he's just not ready. That's not to say that he won't be at some point, but he's not ready right now. And every time you play him in games in significant, meaningful minutes, the Thunder have lost those games. And then on top of that, we're in a dogfight right now. And for you to, basically hear the standings in the West. Right now, we are 1 game back behind the T-Wolves, who we just lost to Monday night. And we lost 2 in a row, which we haven't lost 3 in a row all year. So we're lost 2 in a row, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But for you to, to me, as you bring in Kaysen, you let Kaysen start, you continue to play Keontae Johnson more, or you just cut down the lineup. And if you Josh, Dort, Kaysen, Chet is your fourth. Let me see, SGA, Josh, Dort, Kaysen, and Chet. That's your starting 5. Then you come off the bench with Wiggins. Micic probably can get some playing time in because he's going to be hurt. But anyway, you want to go, to me, you go Wiggins, you go K-Rich, you go J-Will. That's your 8. And then you got to play Micic, that's your 9. And you go with that 9, okay? And you go with that 9 because you can't afford to give away another game. And just to stick Jang in there he doesn't deserve to be in there playing. And then on top of it, Keontae Johnson is the one that got invited to the G League All-Star game. Jang didn't get invited. And then when you look at who's playing in the All-Star game, we have the 3 guys playing. You have J-Dub and Chet playing for the Rising Stars. So to me, I don't understand the reasoning behind why you would play Jang. I mean, you play him, you're giving away a game. And this is the time you can't give away. This is the time you got to fight for playoff position. You can't afford to give away games. Now, granted, we'd be 2-2 against the Nuggets and 2-2 against the Timberwolves. But the Clippers are coming. The Clippers are coming. The Clippers are 30-15. We're 32-15, which means we'll be 32-16. We'll still be in third. But the Clippers are coming. And you can't afford to give away games. You can't afford to lose 3 in a row. And I think that if Dagnall does that, if Thunder try to have that reasoning playing Jang instead of going, look, we're hurt. We've got to buckle down right now. Everybody's got to play more minutes. And remember, we only have 3 games and then the playoffs. Then the NBA All-Star games next week. So I don't understand the rationale why you would even consider playing the guy. Now, the Thunder we have the minutes manager as our coach. So that's the only reason why they're doing it, because he's the minutes manager. But Mr. Minutes Manager is going to cost us another game by playing this guy. The bottom line is you cannot give away possessions. It's just like I've talked about many times, and Keith and I have even talked about it. In the playoffs, you get 10 less possessions a game. You can't afford to give away 3 or 4 possessions because of lineups. Can't afford it. And I understand that the Thunder's philosophy is that we're still in rebuilding mode, which makes zero sense to me, but that's the Thunder. We're still in rebuilding mode. We are third in the Western Conference, and you're in rebuilding mode. How the hell are you even remotely in rebuilding mode? I don't get that. You should be in win now mode and figuring it out. Because remember, the trade deadline is, 8 days away? The February 8th, I believe, is the trading deadline. So what are you going to do? Are you going to make some changes? Now, to me, I like what we're doing. I like the team. I'm okay if you're staying the way you're staying, and I'm okay with going to get somebody. So either way, it doesn't make a difference to me on how you do it and what happens. Now, in my power rankings, here are my power rankings: Celtics, Nuggets, Thunder, T-Wolves, Clippers, Bucks, Sixers, Knicks, Cavs, and Pacers. And the reason why mine is laid out like that is because when I look at it, the Celtics are up and coming, then the T-Wolves and I think we're 3-4, back and forth. You can switch that around. You can put the T-Wolves in front of us, whatever, however you want to do it. I just think that we can beat them. I don't see them going 14 for 29, which is the only way they beat us. So